In this video, I am joined with a special artist from Canada, also botanical artist, Laura Watson. We will be celebrating this amazing, beautiful season, which is so rich in color. So we're celebrating autumn, and we will be doing rowan berries. Here I have a reference that I took from my city of this beautiful rowan berry, and we will be doing identical same reference but in our own unique style. So botanical art is amazing, beautiful, depicting life subjects, but there are so many ways how you can do it, and I'm always encouraging my students trying different techniques, different art teachers, until you find what suits best for you. So I will pass this reference to Laura. Here you go, Laura. And she will do a line drawing and she will paint this reference, and I will do the same. We will have both of us side by side so you can compare, you can get inspired and try different techniques. time to time, remember to take breaks because we are sitting, we are concentrating, and it's important to take breaks. Go for a walk, take a day off, have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee.
So the first thing that I want to talk about with my approach for painting this beautiful rowan tree is that when I paint small berries, I actually leave hard edges for the highlights. And that was something I was very nervous about doing starting out as a botanical artist, but it really allows more control, and it's a great way to get that really strong contrast, which will make your berries glow and come to life. At the end, if you're wanting things to be more realistic, you can do a little dry brushing and blending around those hard edges, but that's sort of a trick that I use with my approach, and I wanted to share it with you because I think it is helpful when you're starting out.
The joy and benefits of painting seasonal subjects. This is autumn, and I can really enjoy autumn by going out, looking for a reference, observe it from different angles, take multiple photos, and then come back to the studio and paint it. And I'm immersing myself in that season with the subject of that exact season. If you're painting only from references you didn't take, then it's quite hard to connect with the subject and understand all its features when you only have a photo and that's it. When you go out, you take a reference, you can observe it, you can do color notes, you can press that subject and observe how it is changing.
The second thing that I do with my approach, with my three-step painting method, as I shared my teaching, is that in step 3, I mix up really strong, sort of thick, milky, concentrated color. I use a chisel brush and I get it right into the paint palette, and I make sure all my colors are remixed because my approach to botanical painting is to try and do it in less time, still being botanically accurate. Some of my more pure watercolor paintings are a bit more luminous and realistic, but I like to have this sort of nature journal style where things are still accurate, but I can get them done in 1 or 2 sittings. And the way I do that is this 3-step approach. And on step 3, I really just add some really concentrated hits of colors. Sometimes I blend it out. In this Rowan Tree painting, you may notice that on the branches and the smaller areas, I sometimes just leave those hard edges because when you paint botanicals and add more contrast than you see in the reference photo, it will actually sort of just make it pop out and come to life. And so that's something that I always do with my botanical paintings.
How painting helps you to slow down and notice beauty around you. When you go out to nature, outside, is it urban sketching, is it landscape painting, is it botanical art, you are noticing details that are around you. You are noticing details when you travel, then you tend to experience the surroundings in a different way. When you need to paint, you need to look for colors, you need to look for details. And while you paint, you are observing that. You are going into this observation state of mind. And later on in real life, you go and you notice things you haven't noticed before because you have that eye of observing. Because when you paint, you need to see those details.
The third thing I wanted to talk about with my approach to botanical painting, and it's something that I haven't always done, but I do it for this nature journal that I have, which is part of my featured native plant series, and the Rowan Tree is part of that series. I add backgrounds. So it's not classically a botanical technique, really. But this is my nature journal, and it's sort of a culmination of my own style meeting traditional botanical methods. And I find it just really sort of pops things up and brings them to life. And it's really fun to do. I love doing wet into wet, sort of free washes. And it's a great way to experiment with colors and color harmony. I usually pick a color that I've already used in my painting and make sort of a faded out version of that color to use as the background, as I did in the Rowan Tree painting, because it is a sort of botanical gray made of light red and French ultramarine. And so it's a shadowy color. And I just sort of watered it down a bit and then used it for the background. And so it's a really fun sort of quick tip to share with you on something you can do to make things look a bit more cohesive or practice your washes with your botanical painting.
The magic of connecting with other artists. Community, you are not alone. You can inspire each other. When we are painting, most of the time, we spend our times alone in the studio. Well, maybe pets, maybe children, maybe family members, time to time come in and say hi. But it's a different story when you can connect with other artists, and nowadays it's an amazing opportunity to connect worldwide, and you are like-minded people and you can share ideas, your process, maybe your pain points, and that other person or that community will understand you, support you, inspire you, and just be there when you need it the most. I love this collaboration with Laura. It was amazing experience to have these conversation, how we should structure video, how we can paint, and seeing her approach of painting and my approach of painting. And another experience for me to see that all art is so beautiful, different styles, different approaches of teaching, materials. And I truly encourage you to try my way of painting, Laura's way of painting, and other artists' way of painting until you find what suits best for you, until you feel that you are ready to fly on your own. Thank you for watching. Comment this video. I love to interact with you, and see you next video.